fair, a congregation of wedding vendors from florists to cake makers, jewelers, and a host of other types of vendors in the fair. So right now, I'm going to go talk to some of the wedding vendors who actually make your wedding magical. So stay tuned, come with me, let's go.
Wedding cakes, celebration cakes, novelty cakes, for all occasions.
Cakes for all occasions.
Cakes for all occasions. Over 20 years now.
20 years?
Yes, over 20 years.
Well, that's a long time.
Yeah, it's a long time.
So what made you go into the cake business?
Well, I had my daughter. When I had my daughter, I wanted to make birthday cakes for her. So I started experimenting, found out that I loved it, and discovered that I wasn't too bad at it, and just honed my craft over the years.
Interesting. Who are your typical clients? Who do you...
I would say my typical clients are clients that appreciate a quality product, and because my cakes are bespoke, I make cakes that are unique for each individual. So I'd say that is my unique selling point.
So your cakes are bespoke?
Yes, they are bespoke designer cakes.
Unique individuals?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
This is World of Niches. Wow, I'm on YouTube.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
What's your name, please?
Hannah Blair.
Hannah Blair. So Anna, you are a photographer, yes? Oh, good. And you cover only weddings or other events?
Mainly weddings, but all events, so christenings, parties, do family portraits, do everything really.
With people having a lot of access to have and own their own digital camera and all that, where do you see this business in the next 10 years?
Definitely there is no comparison, people using their own, getting Uncle Bob to do it, or if you're taking things on their phone. There are so many other aspects to it that people don't consider. Posing people, organising groups. If you cannot place people well, your pictures aren't going to look good. If you don't have that rapport with people, your pictures aren't going to look good. If someone is trying to have half a day enjoying themselves and take your pictures at the same time, if they're a guest, your pictures aren't going to look good. You need someone who's going to specifically...
A professional?
Yeah.
Who are your clients?
Anyone really. I do lots of different religious, lots of different religions, old, young, everyone really. I don't have a niche market particularly. I'm happy to cover any events.
What's your challenge in this business? What do you find challenging about your business?
It's probably the business side of it. So I love people, I love weddings, I like getting to know people, and I love photographing the events, but the business side is the harder thing. I'm creative, so sometimes that's the more admin side of it.
What are your busy times in this business?
Yeah, there is a wedding season, which is sort of April to September, but
April to when?
To September normally.
Okay.
But we do carry events all through the year, but that's probably the peak.
How much do you need to start a business like this?
Oh, it's not particularly, it's experience. It's not a financial thing basically. Obviously you need insurance and a portfolio and things like that, but those things portfolio can be built. You can start as a second shooter, and that's not really, it doesn't cost anything to be a second shooter. You just need to make a connection with a photographer. It's not a financial, it's just a matter of building up.
Building up a portfolio. What would you advise somebody starting up in this line of work? What kind of advice do you have for them?
Enjoy it, because if you don't enjoy weddings, it's not the right what's the word? It's not the right profession for you, because they're hard work. It's exhausting, and if you don't love weddings, you will be missing something.
How many months in advance can somebody book for your services?
I mean, I tend to book up to 2 years in advance.
Up to 2 years in advance.
But it depends on my availability, because so I could have availability for next month, but then I could be booked in 2 years already. So it is just down to availability. You can risk it and leave it to the last minute. Chances are probably we'll already be booked, but if you do it in the future, there's more chance of availability. But again, it just depends on the particular day.
You will obviously need insurance for a business like this, yes or no?
Yes, of course, you must have. All businesses must have public liability and things like that, but I always recommend personal indemnity and stuff.
Do you need any university degree or something like that to get involved in this business?
I have a degree, but you don't have to.
In photography?
And photography and graphic design, but you don't need one. You can learn on the job, you can learn. There's many ways you can learn photography nowadays.
Yes. Do you think you can be a millionaire?
And be a photographer? No.
And be a photographer?
Unless you're going to be incredibly, not a wedding, you can't be a millionaire wedding photographer. It's just, photography is for the love. It's not, you can earn a decent wage from it, but it's not a millionaire business. You don't go into this business expecting to be, unless you're going to be like so high-end shooting for Vogue and high-end fashion photography.
Well, thank you very much, Anna Blair, for talking to me. It's been a pleasure having you on World of Nature's show as one of the vendors here in this LK Fair.
We've played in the West End in orchestras.
Interesting.
Yes.
And is this a full-time business, or this is just something you've done a part-time?
Yes, most of us do playing most of the time and a bit of teaching as well, and playing in various groups.
So freelance. Yes, we're freelance musicians. So yeah, we love music.
All right. Thank you for talking to me.
My pleasure. Yeah.
Do you mind telling us your name, please?
Yeah, Layla.
Layla? You're one of the owners of this business?
Yes.
How long have you been in this business?
I have been doing this for about 3.5 years, but my business is about 9 months old.
9 months old. Do you love this business? Do you love what you experienced so far?
Yes, of course. I treat every couple and every wedding like my own, and that's what I miss. Like, I only can get married once. I could only do it all once myself, but helping other people is just exciting.
How much does it cost to start a business like this?
I would say that I've probably invested about £6 grand, £7 grand so far. But like I said, we're only 9 months old, so there will probably be a lot more money going into it and a lot of money to be made as well.
Do you see yourself becoming a millionaire in this line of business?
I don't know. That's a bit far. I'm not a greedy person, so I'm going to say no. That's not the ambition. That's not the goal. But yeah, I see it being successful.
Thank you for talking to me.
No worries. Thank you.
How are you?
I'm very good, thank
What's
you.
your name?
My name's Rebecca and my business is called Palmer Crafts.
It's what?
It's called Palmer Crafts.
Palmer Crafts. Okay. And what do you do?
So I make resin gifts. So I do wedding bouquets, reception gifts as well, bridesmaids gifts, that kind of stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it's made out of resin, which is a type of plastic that you can encase anything to make it last. And
You
will
make
last.
it yourself?
I do. Everything you see
serious?
is handmade. Yes.
Handmade?
Yeah.
So this one, for instance, is handmade.
Yes. Everything you see here.
How long does it take to make, say, this, for instance?
This one would take about, say, 8 hours in total. Yeah. So big things like these or the flowers, they would take a little bit longer.
Yes.
You have to dry the flowers out and everything.
So how long have you been in the business? How long have you been in this business?
Since 2021. Started off as a lockdown experiment and then it's kind of grown over time. So
Are you always very busy?
yes, yeah, so I'm getting there, slowly building up my business to be able to do this.
Who are your clients?
People that do weddings, people that, it's a wide range of people really there. I do also markets and craft fairs, I do pop-up markets as well, coming up for Christmas, so I do that as well. So all my items are customised, unique to the individual, so they will let me know what they want, we work out a price and I ship it out to them.
Hello, what's your name?
My name is Remy.
Remy.
Yeah.
Remy, nice to meet you. How long have you been in this business?
So I've been doing this for about 6 years now.
How many years?
6 years.
6 years?
Yeah.
And how has it been for you?
It's been good. Yeah. Yes, I've been making my natural skincare products for a long time, selling
What kind of
them.
products do you make?
So I have body butters, body scrubs, bath salts, soap as well. And we're also doing today wedding favours, bridesmaid boxes.
So these are like wedding
Favours, yeah, so
bath
gifts,
salt.
bath salt gifts, personalised gifts, body butters, little personalised bath salts as well, and bridesmaid boxes,
So these are personalized gifts.
self-care
items.
gifts, yeah,
Self-care
for
items.
bridesmaids, for groomsmen, for mother of the bride.
Do you make this yourself?
All of the products are handmade. I make all of them. They're all chemical free. They're all fragrance with essential oils, natural butters.
So they're all chemical free.
Chemical free, yeah. So really good for sensitive skin, good for all skin types really. And yeah, I've been making them for a while and I continue to. So yeah, I just thought I'd come today and see how it goes.
Now, what is the challenge? What is the challenge you face in this business? The challenge.
I think it's quite difficult to get my products out to a mass audience, and that would be something that I would like to do eventually because it is all handmade. My production is limited in that way, but it doesn't mean that I can't supply it to a lot of people, and I do find that a lot of people do love my products, so that's just something that I can overcome eventually.
Thank you for talking to me.
Thank you, you're welcome.
I've been doing that for 5 years now.
5 years.
My name is Sophie and the brand is SMG.
So do you make this jewelry yourself?
Yes. No, everything is handmade by myself. It's an award-winning business and it's made from recycled precious metals, silver and 18 karat gold and ethically sourced stones.
What kind of people are your customers?
So people looking for unique, handmade and something different.
Something different. I see. And when are your busy times?
Busy times are Christmas is a busy time. Busy time is going to be Valentine's as well and Mother's Day and obviously the wedding season.
What are your challenges in this business?
Challenges obviously make people understand what handmade means. It means taking the time to make beautiful things and to make them properly. So it's obviously going to be a bit more expensive than buying
Jewelry fair.
exactly. So it's making people understand the benefits of handmade and what it means.
Can this business make you a millionaire?
Obviously, yes, I believe so. If you find your right audience and that you have raving fans who love your work and who will collect your work, absolutely.
Interesting. Thank you for talking to me.
Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
Same. Thank you very much.
Your name, please.
My name is Nandra.
Nandra, nice to meet you. You are on World of Niches right now on YouTube.
Pleasure.
What do you do exactly, Nandra?
We provide wedding transportation.
I can see that. That's a nice, cool limo there.
Juliet. This is one of the Daimler limousines that we have.
Yes.
Seats up to 7. I can open the inside for you to have a
Yes,
look around.
please. Wow, it's vintage.
It is a vintage, yes.
Wow, this is vintage, folks.
50 years old.
How many years old?
50.
Yes, this is nice.
So you've got those seats that pop up.
Yes.
And you can have up to 6 in the back.
6 in the back.
1 in the front.
1 in the front.
Seats up to 8 including the chauffeur.
Yes. Along with the lovely velvet.
Thank you, Juliet.
And then, so how long have you been in this business?
Around 3 years. Yeah. So we've kind
3
of...
years,
Yeah. It was a challenging time to open up,
Yes.
as you know.
Yes.
We had other avenues where we could work,
Yes.
and we held off on the wedding scene, and now it's slowly picking up.
Yeah, because we were that's behind us now.
Yes, so we was at Cholton House today,
Yeah.
one of the beautiful historic wedding venues to host
Correct. Yes.
wedding transportation or wedding ceremonies.
So besides wedding, do you do other type of chauffeuring services?
Yes.
Like to corporations and stuff?
Yeah, Juliet, we do airport transfers, and we also work with other operators who give us work,
Yes.
as well as if we're quiet in our wedding scene,
Yes.
we can always go to that avenue as well.
Yes.
Transportation.
How much does it cost to cover a wedding? Do you
Depends.
charge by the hour, by
So we do have service packages, bespoke service packages.
service packages?
Yes, so single journeys, multi-journeys and return journeys. Whatever the client wishes, we have that service for them. So we have a bespoke package that we can cater for them.
Custom made.
Absolutely, yeah.
Interesting.
And if they wish to go with our service, a
Yes.
deposit to confirm the wedding day.
How long in advance should your customers book you or order your services?
We're pretty flexible, so we've had bookings coming in the last week. I would suggest book a year in advance.
A year in advance?
Yes, because the chauffeuring bookings, in the peak times, we do have a few bookings.
Yes.
So I would say 1 week, 1 year. I mean, we even had one lady in 2028 booked all 3 cars.
Oh my God!
Yes, which
Interesting.
which is a first for us.
Yes, interesting. So what are the challenges of this business?
Challenges, you're always going to come up with challenges. That's how you adapt.
Yeah, but can you just name like one you find most challenging?
Right, see you soon, guys.
Say wedding cards, maybe, to have that certain wedding card that they wish to have. So we have the vintage, we have a modern, and we have a classic. So that's the market we're trying to aim for.
Yes.
And some people maybe wish to have a larger capacity,
Yes.
like 60 guests, and we cannot always cater for that. So we have other contacts we can only offer their services for.
And how much does it cost to start a business like this?
It can vary, Juliet. It can vary. I mean, as long as you have the funds.
Can you just give me a rough idea?
I would say, is it in the wedding transportation?
Yes.
Or anywhere else?
For weddings.
Depends what car you go for. I mean, you can have a budget of 10,000.
£10,000.
It's as little as that.
Yes.
But you got to make sure you keep up with the maintenance.
Of course.
If you don't keep up with the maintenance,
Yes.
then you get yourself in trouble.
You don't want your car breaking down on a freeway.
Absolutely.
Where on your to the wedding venue or to the church.
Yes, Juliet. That's why we have reliable mechanics on hand.
Yes, yes. I can't even begin to imagine that.
Yeah.
A bride running late or a groom running late.
Oh, we have contingencies put in place for that.
Have you ever had a scenario like that in your something funny happen like that?
No.
Do you need to have any training courses to get this kind of business going?
I would say for the wedding industry, as long as you have the right insurance put in place for wedding car insurance, but I would suggest take a few courses.
A few courses. What kind of courses? Driving? I mean, obviously you have a driver's license.
Overall driving, but the etiquette of being a chauffeur.
Yeah.
I mean, you can dress up smart.
Yes, I can see that.
How you
yes.
carry and present yourself. Oh, thank you.
Yes, yes. You look the part. Yes.
Thank you, Juliet.
Yes.
And if you want to go into the chauffeuring scene full time, you have the chauffeur's cap, the suit, gloves.
Yes.
Which I may look in the future to progress and advance my driving services. Yeah.
Do you think you can be a millionaire in a business like this?
Absolutely. Yeah. Whatever business you choose, if you put your mind to it, you can achieve it.
All right. Thank you very much talking to me.
I'm Lisa.
Well, we've got a little bit of a story.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I'm Lisa.
I'm Lisa.
Oh, Lisa. So we have two Lisas.
And
interesting.
Same birthday.
We've got the same birthday.
Oh my God! Two Lisas, same birthday.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're not twins or something?
No, but we've, no. Lisa T and Lisa B.
Lisa T and Lisa B. These two beautiful ladies are the organizers of this wedding fair. Now, can you tell us the name of your wedding fair? Yeah.
So it's LK Wedding Fair.
LK means London and Kent.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fair. So you cover London and Kent.
Yeah.
But we have branched
to be
out
honest
to
now,
Essex, Sussex.
Yeah.
You're branching out.
We are. But obviously we're branching out to a lot of different areas.
And how long have you both been in business?
About 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years we've been going for here, and the LK is for London and Kent.
About 4 years.
Yeah, I mean, in the actual, obviously for different type of business, haven't we? All different ones, probably for about 15, 20 years overall. But for this particular one, with us running it, it's been 4 years.
4 years.
So, yeah.
How have the 4 years been so far?
Brilliant. Apart from the pandemic,
it's
been really good.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah, lots of different venues. I mean, we're in a beautiful historic venue today of Charlton House.
Is this every week or every month?
No, once a year.
Once a year.
Once
on
a
this
year.
one, yeah.
What is your busiest period in this business? Or your busiest time?
There's two set seasons, so it's normally January to about April, and then we start again September to November.
Because in between, obviously they get married. So
yeah.
Yes, of course. So who are your typical clientele?
People looking for a venue or looking for some amazing wedding venues. Yeah.
Everything they need for their wedding, they can book at one of our wedding fairs.
So you are the ladies that make the magic happen.
Yeah, we do.
Did you hear that?
We love it.
They make the magic happen.
And if there's something at a wedding fair that they don't see, we will obviously recommend someone that's been with us before.
So we've got a big database.
Yeah, big database.
So you are the ladies that coordinate all the vendors together.
Yes,
that's right.
Exactly. What are the challenges of this business?
It depends really. It depends on venues, location.
It's a lot of advertising. A lot of admin.
But there must be really some real nugget points.
To be honest, it's probably the curation of it, to get everything together, to make sure you're ticking every single box.
Now, if somebody was going into this business, what would you suggest for them to have as tools to get started?
Yep. So to showcase, obviously, your wedding business, you need to get in front of people. So we can all do advertising, social media, but there's nothing better than the personal touch of being able to speak one-to-one.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, sometimes they shy away from wedding fairs. They think, do we really need this? Is it an expense that we need to add to our business? It really is. Even if you only do one a year, it's worth doing because people buy into people.
Yeah.
And when they see your pictures coming up sometimes on Facebook or Instagram, it's just a picture. So you need to show that you're going to be there for them and they want to trust you. And then when they see you face to face and they talk to you, it relaxes them and they want to book you. And then that business will roll on and then someone else will book you from the day because they've seen you turn up their wedding, and that is how you get the momentum going.
And it's word of mouth, isn't it? You'll get recommended.
It is. Right. So how much does it cost to start a business like this? Talking money now?
It can. It can be a few thousand. It really does depend.
Now, I always ask business owners I have interviewed so far on the channel, I've always asked them a particular question because it's probably one of the reasons why, among other reasons why you go into business. Can this business make you a millionaire?
No.
Definitely not.
What can you do to upscale to be a millionaire?
Well, unless you went global.
Yeah.
Unless you went all over the UK, but then you would need a massive team behind you. A big team.
So how can people reach you? Lisa B and Lisa T?
Lisa T and Lisa B.
Yeah, there you go.
Social media, we're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
Yeah. Our website
as well, which is www.lkweddingfairs.com.
So you are on all the social media
All the social media.
platforms.
If you just look for LK Wedding Fairs in Google, you'll find us come up on there as well.
Wow. Lisa B and Lisa T, it's really a pleasure and an honor. Thank you very much for coming on World of Nature's show. At such a short notice, I must say.
That's all right. You're more than
Viewers,
welcome.
I hope you have enjoyed meeting Lisa B and Lisa T. They are the organizers, the first behind LK Wedding Fairs here in London, United Kingdom. Thank you very much, ladies.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, lovely. Thank you very much.
So viewers, I hope you've enjoyed this event, meeting the various wedding vendors. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Best wishes always, and bye for now.